Imagine this. You're racing through life, checking off tasks, meeting deadlines, and juggling commitments. At the end of the day, you collapse into bed, only to wonder, did I actually accomplish anything meaningful? Now, what if I told you that doing less, but better, could completely transform your life? That's the core message of Greg McKeown's Essentialism, the disciplined pursuit of less. By the end of this video, you'll learn how to break free from the chaos, reclaim your time, and focus on what truly matters. Stick around, and I'll show you how the principles of essentialism can unlock your highest potential. At its heart, essentialism isn't about doing less for the sake of it. It's about identifying what's truly important and channeling your energy into those few vital areas. As McKeown puts it, essentialism is about making the wisest possible investment of your time and energy to operate at your highest point of contribution. Essentialism isn't just a productivity strategy. It's a lifestyle. It's about choosing what matters most and having the courage to eliminate the rest. McKeown reminds us that if we don't choose how to spend our time, someone else will. Let me know in the comments. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by trying to do it all? What's one thing you'd cut out of your life to focus on what's essential? I'd love to hear your thoughts. The idea of less but better sounds simple, but how does it work in real life? To understand, let's look at two powerful stories that illustrate the transformative impact of essentialism in action. Take Sam, a Silicon Valley executive. As an example, after his company was acquired, he found himself saying yes to everything, rushing from one meeting to the next, and drowning in endless tasks. His stress skyrocketed, and the quality of his work plummeted. It wasn't until a mentor advised him to act like a consultant, focusing only on what truly mattered and politely declining everything else, that his life changed. Sam started saying no, stepped back from unnecessary meetings, and worked on meaningful projects. The result? His performance soared, and he even got his evenings back to spend with his family. Sam's transformation is a perfect example of essentialism in action. When you focus on the vital few instead of the trivial many, you free yourself to make meaningful progress. Greg McKeown himself experienced the power of essentialism when he faced a life-altering decision. He was halfway through law school in England, following a path that others had encouraged him to pursue. But deep down, he felt uninspired and trapped. During a trip to the US, someone casually suggested, if you decide to stay here, you could pursue something you're passionate about. That small comment shifted his perspective. He realized he had the power to choose a different path. Sitting in the lobby of a high-rise, he scribbled down what he truly wanted in life, and law school wasn't on the list. With clarity and courage, Greg dropped out of law school and moved to the US, pursuing a career focused on teaching, writing, and leadership. His story reminds us that when we claim our power to choose, we can reshape our lives toward what truly matters. These stories teach us the value of stepping back and evaluating our choices. But how do you actually implement essentialism in your daily life? McKeown breaks it down into a simple, actionable framework. The essentialist approach can be broken down into 3 steps. Explore. Identify the vital few. McKeown suggests asking yourself tough questions like, what is truly essential? And what aligns with my highest contribution? This isn't about saying no to everything. It's about pausing to consider what matters most. Think of this step as a discovery process where you explore options deeply before committing. Eliminate, cut out the non-essential. Once you've identified what's essential, the next step is to courageously eliminate what isn't. This can be uncomfortable, especially when facing social pressure to say yes. McKeown provides scripts for declining politely while preserving relationships. He encourages using phrases like, I'm honored you thought of me, but I can't commit right now. And let me connect you with someone better suited for this. Learning to say no isn't selfish. It's essential for focusing on what truly matters. Execute, make it effortless. Execution doesn't have to be hard. Build systems and routines that reduce friction, making essential tasks easier to complete. Automate repetitive tasks, set up clear priorities, and create habits that support your goals. When you reduce decision fatigue, you free up mental space for what matters. Now that you know the Essentialist framework, let's dig even deeper. The following key concepts from the book will help you build the mindset and habits necessary to truly transform your life. Let's dive deeper into some of the book's most transformative concepts. Trade-offs. Choose what matters. Essentialism is about trade-offs. McKeown emphasizes that you can't have it all or do it all. Instead, ask yourself, which problem do I want to solve? Making these deliberate decisions frees you to focus on what truly matters. Trade-offs aren't failures. They're opportunities for clarity. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else. The key is making sure your yes aligns with your highest goals. The closet metaphor. Declutter your commitments. Think of your commitments as a cluttered closet. Like decluttering, essentialism requires asking, do I truly love this? And does this add value to my life? Only by regularly purging the non-essential can you create space for the things that matter most. Gandhi's simplicity, a life focused on purpose. McKeown also shares the story of Gandhi, who embraced radical simplicity to focus on his mission to liberate India. Gandhi believed that true strength came from clarity of purpose, and he eliminated anything that distracted him from his vision. For example, he famously avoided reading newspapers for years, reasoning that they often fueled unnecessary stress and distracted him from his work. Instead, Gandhi channeled his energy into aligning his daily actions with his larger goals. From the way he dressed, symbolizing solidarity with the poor, to his insistence on personal discipline, every decision was intentional and essential. Gandhi's approach teaches us that when we strip away the non-essential, we create space for profound focus and meaningful progress. By embracing simplicity, Gandhi not only transformed his own life, but also inspired a nation to achieve independence. Effortless execution. Remove friction. Lastly, McKeown highlights the importance of designing systems that make execution easy. Whether it's automating decisions or establishing routines, the goal is to remove friction so you can focus on your highest contributions effortlessly. By now, you've seen the principles and tools of essentialism, but what does this all mean for your life? Let's bring it all together and explore how these ideas can lead to lasting transformation. Here's the truth. Essentialism isn't just a productivity hack. It's a way to reclaim control over your life. Imagine the freedom of knowing you're investing your time in things that truly matter, the joy of seeing meaningful progress, and the peace of eliminating distractions. It's not about doing more, it's about doing the right things. And by applying essentialism, you can transform your life from being busy but unfulfilled to purposeful and impactful. If this message resonates with you, don't stop here. There's a link in the description to grab Essentialism, The Disciplined Pursuit of Less by Greg McKeown. It's a life-changing guide packed with wisdom to help you focus on what matters most.